Hello. Welcome to Alyss Plays, the YouTube segment with a purple fox that plays video games. And it's like a little subsection of a boxing Alice. I am Alistair Frost, and today, as I stated in the last video, we're going to start looking at a couple games from Kickstarter that are anthropomorphic animal centered and very story driven. Hence why I am theming this month Summer Tales. Though I'm not going to put that in either of the titles, so I don't know why I even bother theming my months. We're going to start with Beacon Pines, which is a really cute story. It centers around Lucas Van Horn, the deer, I think, in the center of the picture you're looking at, along with his best friend Rolo, the very scared looking, I'm guessing, cat thing, and Beck, the other cat who you will meet later in the story, so you won't meet her in this playthrough. But they are, I believe, starting middle school, and, well, they will be in the fall, and they're going to start their summer vacation in the sleepy little town of Beacon Pines. Only this summer's probably not going to be as sleepy as the others, so it's a very interesting story. It's been called essentially furry Stranger Things, which I can't really attest how close that is because I haven't seen Stranger Things. Please don't at me. I will see it eventually. I know it's good. But it's a visual novel style. It's very story rich. It's kind of mystery based though. There's again a lot of interesting things going on in Beacon Pines, and you are going to pilot Luca as you wander around and figure out what exactly is going on. And I really fell in love with this game when I saw the Kickstarter, or well, rather, I saw the Kickstarter and then saw they had demo, which I've mentioned many times before. I love demos. Please, if you can, make a demo of your game. Chances are higher I will back your game if you have a demo. So I ended up playing that demo for a bit, and at the end of it, I really wanted to see what was going to happen next. And I think I'll try to get to that point tonight. It may be a little more than the usual 30 minutes I normally dedicate to these playthroughs, but we'll just kind of see. I just want to get a little bit of. I want to end on a kind of mysterious note. So yeah, that is Beacon Pines. Let's get started. I will say before we start, because I didn't say this in my last playthrough, it does run fantastically on the deck. I actually played my initial playthrough on the deck. Think I played the demo on the deck as well. Ironically, I'm using my desktop to film this. There is nothing wrong with, again, the game on the deck. The issue is OBS. It hasn't been set up for recording video. I've been recording audio with some friends of mine who work on a My Little Pony podcast, so running Audacity is not a big deal, but OBS requires a bit more twerking. Yeah, that. Tweaking to get things to work. So just for the sake of time, I'm going to record it here on my desktop. But it does indeed run on the deck. Let's start. Also, just an FYI, you can only have one save on this game. That save that I've played the entire game, so I will give a full review at the end of this. But that game's gone. I had to delete it to record this playthrough, so just keep that in mind. You can't play the game and then have like your sibling or something play it without, overwriting your save.
Dear reader,
Oh, I forgot to mention that there's a obviously a narrator because you can hear her. Not a fan of narrators because they read very slowly and I read very quickly, but for the sake of this video, I will just let her talk.
allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story
Oops.
that awaits you has not been fully told.
If it doesn't keep going, it's because I
In
didn't hit a
fact,
button.
its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1.
I love this music so much.
Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn.
There he is.
His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, He's here for a reason.
Wait, did you say dawn? Why are you up at dawn? Why is anyone up at dawn? Unless that's when your work starts. No one should be up at dawn. That should be illegal. So it's like, what, 10, 11? I don't know kids' ages. Oh, 12, sorry, my bad. I can math. Rollo! I love Rollo.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend.
I've been calling him Rollo the entire time, like in the last playthrough.
He possessed many fine qualities.
I don't know why.
But subtlety was not one of them.
It might have been because, like, right after this, I turned off the narrator, so I didn't hear her pronounce his name, so I just called him Rollo the entire playthrough. Okay, the pond, my grandma, and the tree. Okay, you went everywhere but here. Good job, Rollo.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's
Yeah,
eyes.
also I'm crying.
And
Oops, sorry. I hit that one too fast. And the flowers of the grave. Not gone. She's just missing. There you go. Get it right. Let's go. I would explain the mechanics, but the narrator would do that for me. So, just wait for that. That was adorable. Oh, he's telling me to press buttons. I was
wonderful.
tickled.
I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Okie dokie dokie. Going this way. Can I make him do that again? Yes! I just like that. It was adorable.
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Oh no. Seriously, who is they? Goodbye. Okay, fine. Rude. Also that. What the heck, dude? Alright, fine. Go. Off he goes. I really enjoy the... Oh, don't tell me to press buttons. Okay. I'll start by commenting on just the way this looks. I absolutely love the way they do these set pieces. Just kind of like, not quite like a corner type of thing, but I just like how it just kind of floats in space. And everything is really vibrant in this game. I really love that, as well as the character designs.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude.
I do not, but continue.
Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch?
See?
There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing.
Willing to do what? I guess look for them?
Some of them can be found in this very house.
Go searching. He has an adorable little tail. Look at it, Jake. It's cute. Okay.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
How cold is it? I'm in central Illinois. Ooh, I'm pondering. And it was like 80 something today.
One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Close that.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Ew. It's not my thing. Go upstairs. That does something.
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet. Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
don't want to know what any of that is. Moving on. I forgot he could jump. I don't think I used that very much, but...
old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
I love you, Lucas. I do not like your sweater. I'm just an orange or brown person.
Moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
I mean, if I suddenly had to share a room with somebody, I'd kind of be pissed too. But he has no parents, so I'm not really sure what else he could do.
Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Oh, no, okay. Thought that plant was telling me things. Oop.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Oh, that helped nothing. Look around the
An array
refrigerator.
of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
Sounds similar to me, though. I don't have to label anything because I just eat the same thing for each meal.
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Found some junk. Oh, well. Don't know what that accomplished other than it looked neat.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
Go down in here. Whoops.
Oh my! This is quite exciting!
Okay, you're scaring me, lady.
I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years.
Okay, someone needs a
You'll
hobby.
recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader.
Oh, I had to press another button.
Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
That's what parents do.
A sturdy old wheelbarrow.
That's gotta be nothing.
A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
I need that. Everything I try to grow kills. As if I have plants that go out and murder people. Not quite what I meant. Well, my moss air is doing pretty well, at least the one at home, but that's kind of relatively foolproof. I'll cover the moss air in a different video. Not for video games, but for regular Kickstarter stuff. Goodbye! Crap! That place with the stuff.
Involved.
Let's say chill.
We were just gonna go chill for the day. The best lies are built on truth.
I mean, I don't technically know what we're doing because Rollo didn't tell me, so... Am I lying?
Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess.
Thanks. That seems like a backhanded compliment.
That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. Oh. Up button. What is that button? Why?
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
I will say something about that towards the end. I'll try all three just because...
Just gonna go ponder for the day.
Just as she said, this isn't going to make much of a difference.
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
Go. That's not... Okay. Medium pondering.
Nailed it.
What now? I like her earrings. You know, we're gonna just do the hide too, because this is the one time it won't dramatically change anything.
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
Even she sounded frantic.
Traditionally, when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide.
Well, I mean, if you want to be obvious. How old is he? 12? Yeah. That is fair. This is a sleepy little town.
All's well that ends well.
We don't have to change. Oh, shoot. Wrong button, sorry. We don't have to change it back, but I'll go ahead and change it back to chill. Ponder, I guess, would also
We were
work,
just
but
gonna
whatever.
go chill for the day. The best lies are built on truth.
It's summer vacation. What do you want me to do, lady? A hurry to do nothing.
Easy.
Oh, no, I want chili. Which will probably upset my stomach. It's like 11. Oh, dang it. I'm definitely not going to make that promise. I think we're done with the house. So let us go. I love this theme so much. That way is Dad's grave, so... Oh. I can lean. I know leaning did, but I can do it. There he is. Acting like he has to pee. I'll save this time. You can't go that way right now. I'm like 1000%. That secret path has a sign.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines.
That is also
For
the
many
name
years,
of this
valley
song.
had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established.
Who names their child Sharper?
Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
At what point I'm going to end up calling him Sharper Image? It's just going to happen.
6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Look at these set pieces. They just... so vibrant. I love it. And I like how they're just, like, floating in space. It's just a really neat design. He is a pupper.
Mayor Augustus Valentine
Not sure what kind of
was
pupper.
not busy.
Yeah, it is Mayor Van... Okay. Because you're like 12. So,
Flustered,
yeah.
Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Oh, he's yelling at the red panda. Got it. What? Guy's confused. Okay. Whoops. Can I talk to this guy? Kerr. Is he a Yane?
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
The food does sound good. He is so creepy looking. Ugh. I think it looks fine. Ooh, I can lean on stuff. And down. I'll lean on more stuff.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
I gotta start using that. The man is clearly asleep. Yes. the view of? Just the rest of the square? Ugh, he's one of those guys. Yeah, that'll go well. This jerk. Whose wallet are you grabbing? The red pandas or the sleeping? Actually, the sleeping guy would be a lot easier. He's a bunny. He's so cute. What is Iggy supposed to be? Clipboard? Not really.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Cool. What did you just write down? Why did you make a phone? Okay. So I'm gonna go. Okay. I don't have any thoughts. I'm like 12. I have no thoughts about this town. Oh, this is boring. Okay. Wait, that... Why was that a question? You're asking me. What?
Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
What? Are you right? Huh? Okay. I'm gonna go now. Okay, there he goes. Oh, shoot, I'm going the wrong way. I legitimately forgot where I was supposed to go. A popper! Another popper. It's a beautiful pot. I would love to frame some of these. These are just really nice sets. Sorry guys, I apologize if I'm going too fast. Oh, I'll read that for you.
The boys had a good thing going, as long as they kept old Jeff happy. They had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Is that what you call that? What is that face? Is this supposed to be Rollo?
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
That's something that happened with like my uncle when he and my dad's mom passed away, my grandmother. They just tried to find things to do, and that kind of kept their mind off things until the funeral. So I definitely get that.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens.
Of course he does.
He always thinks it's aliens. Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Yeah, you told me nothing. Kinda. Either it was or it wasn't. I mean, is that not why you called me here? Are you serious? That's not at all to expect from him. Yes! You told me about it. want to know how he accidentally burned down this chicken coop and why that's in italics. Yeah, Luke is a better friend than I am. I'm not doing that. You're taking the fall for accidentally burning down the chicken coop. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's gone. There's another way I could. What was it? There it was. Oh, shoot.
Luca
There we go.
looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly
It's
killed
horrifying.
himself putting that up into the tree.
I can see that.
While it didn't turn
That's
the
the charm
radio
I don't
into
think I
an
got
interstellar
before.
communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
It just looks like a trash can and some string, so the fact that they can hear anything, that's impressive to me. Or trash can lid, some string. Bloop, 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 bloop. For the sake of time. My god, Lucas is drunk. Cannot steer him. There's a little fishing game to do that you can do in that chair by the pond. For the sake of time, I'm going to skip it. Oh, he said go on. Welcome to Beacon Pines. You clearly do not know young children at all. So, I guess you do. I'm assuming that's what's in that basket. Burb! Hello, Burb. She's so cute. What kind of burb is she? What burb has that kind of tail? I've never heard anyone say that. There are a lot of cats in this town. No, that wasn't. Yeah. Bunny, we have. I think this is an alligator.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
Hello, sir.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon Beacon.
Cute. Okay. Useless. So change means I get a new sweater? Is that what that charm means? I bet Dawn, that's cute. I didn't notice that. She has an adorable little squeak.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
Aww. That's really sweet. Yeah. Bye, Dawn. Don't you call your diner that? Whoops. That's a lovely fountain. I don't think I can get in Town Hall. Nope. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I'm not.
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal.
Well, then it shouldn't be hard to figure out which one we're gonna use.
Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Nope. Nope. Crap, Rolo. Yes. Yeah, she actually. It'd be useless. Rolo. Okay, Rolo. And, yeah. A thing that's in like every animated show ever, yes. Oh, that was easy. I guess they're cats. Wasn't it stain on the other side of a shirt? Finding that hard to believe. I'm hungry now. I'm chord. Ugh. Ugh. Probably not. So, nope. She's probably gonna haul you home herself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles.
That's horrifying.
Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Sounds good. That's how you never get things done. Yeah. Hi, Fitz. Did that answer my question? I don't think that answered my question. Could I go this way? Oh, wow, I can. Oh, nothing, 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 nothing. That's just amusing to me. Look at dinosaur? Mm-hmm. What is that? Oh, Lord. I think that's it. Whoops. Still want to say sharper image.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Still don't know a single person who named their child Sharper, but okay. Solomon! Also a dog. Okay, nope, goodbye. Goodbye, Pupper! Ah, dang it. Yes. Cool. I'm gonna actually go now. Okay, you're still talking. Sure, I'll tell her that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna head out.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Cool. I'm out. Ew. Yeah. Okay, stop horning over my grandmother. I do not want to hear that. That's really gross. I'm 12, dude. I'm 12. Yeah. Ew. I'm out. I'm out.
The
Almost
phone
walked
booth
off the
was
map.
brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
I don't know if they don't have cell phones or just it's a really tiny community and they don't need it. Mhm. Weepwood's ahead of me, but
After the
Honolulu's my
foul
first.
harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
We're at 30 minutes right now, but I'll go a little
The
further.
Valentine
There's a
mansion
specific place I
loomed
want to
over
stop.
every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
It's a very creepy looking estate. I can't go that way. And I know what this is, so we won't revisit in this video, but you'll see it if you play the game. I'm tired just watching this kid run.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Mm-mm.
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Let's not touch that. He
Luca
would
often
touch that.
asked himself what Rolo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
Yep. Oh, that was terrible. There we go.
As sparks flew
God,
from the
I
fence,
can't aim.
the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
Oh, wow, that was terrible. I think that would be murder. Okay. Seriously? There we go.
1 more to go.
Ugh.
The
Wasn't even
fence's
aiming
buzzing
right.
gave way to silence.
And in I go.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life. There was only one way to find out.
Searching. Searching.
The water looked almost diseased.
Ew.
It flowed slowly into the woods.
That can't be good.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Gross. Nope. Let's do this.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better. The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Uh-oh. Why is that a charm?
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground.
Ouch.
Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light. This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is,
Sorry,
after
forgot to press the
all,
button.
a dangerous animal. The end?
Well, I died.
I
The end.
probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy. But don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Not that one.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Kia! What have you done? Yep. Oh, Solomon. Sorry. Wait, what was that?
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Hi, Solomon.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
Thanks. The Doberman? Oh. Yep. Meh. Well, she's rarely at home then. Guess that's what the canned preserves are for. It depends. I don't have either. I have a good blend of both, but... And here she comes.
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Is she a Saluki? What is that? What do rich people do then? Yay. Goodbye. Alright, avoiding this creeper. Dang it! Yep. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, he's dead. Yep, because he got here first. It's the only reason why. Creepy. Please don't, or do. That's fine too. It's a horrible expression. Expression almost got you killed. Well, I could have. Never mind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the sign told you touching it is bad. Yes. Oh, I guess I could have just grabbed that. Hiya! I am awesome.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Creepy music. You're the one that didn't want to come. How did you not feel that? Stop playing in that. Or keep playing in that. God, these are like a little firecracker. Or stop touching it. Might be toxic waste. There you go. In you go. Some weird looking trees. Oh, it sounds so gross. Ugh. Let's find out. I mean, you two are right next to each other, so. uh, yeah. Death. So gross. Yep, in I go. Wonderfully creepy music. Get down. That's not at all suspicious.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Ridiculous hat.
Bill felt around at the large sack which burdened them. He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag. Willow held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Yeah, that's what it is. A bag full of slimy old name tags. Good lord. There you go. I love that face. Sure. That's what's happening. Yep, that's a dread face. That's a dread face. I love that face! There it is! I love that face so much. And yes, it's very apt. That's the exact face I would make if I pulled out a diseased hand from the garbage. Ew. Ah, did it twitch? What? Huh? I'm not sure how that comes into play, but carry on. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted.
That's impossible.
35, 36,
Just pulled
37.
out the giant hand.
The thick stench made it hard to
Ugh.
breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing.
Oops, forgot to press buttons.
No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow.
Did he not take a shower?
Chapter 3. Finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Nice. Okay. Stuff. a lot of hair. My God. Nope.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
Okay. Yeah, icebox. It reminds me of my grandma and my great grandmother. They both called the refrigerator the icebox. I won't go anywhere.
An eerie electronic sound echoed from Luca's bedroom.
Oops. Sounds like a spaceship went off. Scared the crap out of me. Roxy.
A pit formed in Luca's stomach. Luca's mouth felt dry. Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
And that is where I'm going to end it. So now we have a creepy plant with a mysteriously yellow clad person and a missing Rollo. So yeah, I'll leave it at that because that's kind of what hooked me in the demo. Or it may have been when Lucas went by himself. I honestly can't remember how long the demo was. But that is a taste of Beacon Pines. I've been playing for about 45 minutes at this point, and I really enjoy the story. I think I mentioned that before. I really like the characters, their design, their personalities, and you just learn quite a bit about them. I also love the way the set design is, just the way the game looks. And I will tell you, I didn't. This is one I've finished, as I mentioned before. So I did enjoy the story a lot. There were a lot of twists and turns. It was very interesting seeing what was going on in Beacon Pines. I would most certainly recommend this game with a couple caveats. The first is this game is short. So while we're not like halfway in the story or anything like that, 45 minutes, well, yeah, about that is it's a decent chunk of it. I think it's about maybe 5-ish hours. That's what a lot of people quoted. I think that's how long it took me to do or took me to go through. So this is a very short game, unfortunately. The other unfortunate aspect of this game is that there isn't really any replay value. This game is presented as kind of, a tree branching type of story where the different charms you pick will send you down different paths, and that is accurate. The thing is, the story is a lot more linear than you think. You will pick a charm like we did, and we end up going to the plant without Rollo, and that led to a dead end. You're going to meet a lot of dead ends. I think the narrow did kind of allude to that, honestly. but it's kind of a more you're gonna hit dead ends until you pick the right choice, unless you pick the right choice the first time. But for a lot of them, you are going to pick the wrong choice purposefully because you don't have the right choice. You haven't found that charm the way, like with Roxy's turning point. We could only pick one way, and we end up going by ourselves because we didn't have the shit charm. Excuse me, but I normally don't swear, but there is swearing in this game, as you saw. So just please keep that in mind. It is fairly linear. You are going to go down a lot of different paths, and each time you go down a different path, you're going to find out more and more about different characters and about the town in general and what's happening. So it's still a very engaging story. I don't really see it not being as much of a tree as you think it would be. I don't see that as a negative, really, because the story is still really interesting and really engaging. So, unfortunately, while I would recommend the game, I don't think I'd recommend it at full price. I haven't paid attention to the price because I already own it, but I have seen a few, like what do you call it, advertisements for I think 50% off. So if you can get it at like that price, then I would definitely recommend Beacon Pines. I would also recommend the art book. There's a lot of really cool art in there. A lot of what you're seeing, these set pieces, but also the like work in progress photos and concept art and other things. I thought that was really cool. I will absolutely recommend the soundtrack. This is a soundtrack I listen to quite a bit throughout the day. Maybe not like at work. It's a very nice, peaceful, chill soundtrack for the most part. There are some harsher songs like the Hazardous song that you heard when the hazmat person came out. But a lot of it's similar to the Welcome to Beacon Pines theme. There's a lot of piano in there. It makes me want to learn piano. It's really pretty. So that and actually Small Saga is another one that that I love in terms of the soundtrack, but I'll talk about that in the next video. So yeah, that's my review of Beacon Pines. It is a recommendation for me, just at a reduced price. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. Hopefully, you enjoyed my playthrough, or well, my playthrough of 45 minutes. I hope it kind of piqued your interest. That's why I wanted to kind of stop at that point. So you just had that little mystery uh, cliffhanger, if you will. But yeah, let me know if this was interesting, if the game sounds interesting, or if you've played it already and what you thought about it. You can put that in the comments. So, you guys know the drill. If you like what I do, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. The second half of June is going to be Small Saga, yet another game full of anthropomorphic animals and very story driven. Unlike Beacon Pines or anthropomorphic animals, Small Saga is not a visual novel. It is more turn-based combat and is kind of has a pixelated style to it, which I really do like. I think it's really cute. It's not so pixelated that you can't tell what things are, but it's not going to be obviously this detailed because it's made of pixels. So we'll get into that next time. But until then, I hope you guys are having a good June. My June is insane. There's so much stuff going on. But I will talk to you guys in the next video. So, good night.